Hi everyone, I'm here to talk to you about why skateboarding is popular. Well, honestly it's not in Petaluma. Coming here after 8th grade with almost nothing, I clung to the one thing I saw that I could express myself individually, skateboarding. No matter what time I was in, whether a rough time or a good time, skateboarding was always there for me. And most importantly, there was no coach telling me what to do. I could go out whenever I wanted, go do whatever I wanted, and express myself through skateboarding. So I'm going to talk to you today about the three most important parts of the Petaluma skateboarding community that helped me grow to who I am today. First, I'm going to talk about the Petaluma skate park. Second, I'm going to talk about the DIY skate park. And third, and most importantly, I'm going to talk about the Petaluma skate shop. Now, honestly, the first time I went to the Petaluma skate park, it was kind of a strange interaction. To give you some background info, in between 8th grade and high school, I went to a camp called Woodward in Tehachapi. It's 110 degrees there, super hot, and I had a bunkmate there when you stayed for a week, and it's this huge skate park, and his name was Quentin. We grew together over the course of the week, skating the same kind of things, spending most of our time with each other, and ironically, the first time I went to the Petaluma skate park, I rolled in, and there he was. I saw him. The first time I ever went there, after moving from Petaluma, I said hi, and strange enough, he had moved from Monterey to Petaluma. So it was kind of a small world situation that helped me realize the scope that the Petaluma skate park would have on my life. Not only because I would be there every day, but I would learn to love it. Although there's a bunch of scooter kids and a bunch of bike kids running around, it's one of the oldest parks in all of California, made in the early 90s. I had grown to love it, and I'm there almost every day of my life now. Now, even though this park is pretty crappy, but we still love it, we decided to make our own skate park. Now, fortunately, around 10 years ago, there was a skate park built behind the In-N-Out in Petaluma, and it was one of the biggest DIY skate parks in all of California. They basically made it themselves, bringing concrete out to a secret location just to have a skate park aside from the Petaluma skate park. Now, unfortunately, 2 years before I moved to Petaluma, this was knocked down. So, me and my friends took it upon ourselves to build a new skate park. So through fundraising through the site, through the shop, making bets, just throwing in money, going anywhere, helping out any way we could, we started building. So every day after school, I would push down the sidewalk as fast as I could, right after school, right before work, to just go sweep. I mean, I was so dedicated, and I felt so privileged to have a place that I could build my own things, and I could express myself in skateboarding in even more ways than I could than just riding. So the DIY was really an opening community place for Petaluma. I mean, it allowed anyone to go there, except for scooters, obviously. Now, we finally had a place to escape those stupid scooters, a happy ending to our skateboarding tale. But there's one factor that played the biggest role in all of this: Sonoma Coast Skate Shop. Bought out and revamped in 2015, Alec Heidel had transformed this tourist hotspot and surfing store into a skateboarding emporium. While only buying skateboarding-owned companies, I could tell Alec's role in the skateboarding community was more than pure. Donating to our building of our DIY skate park, holding competitions at the Petaluma skate park, and nonetheless starting the first Petaluma skate team, Alec helped us in any way that he could. He was the fertilizer that stunted the growth of the Petaluma skate scene. But unfortunately, sales have been down, and Alec may be forced to close the shop, virtually destroying what little skate scene Petaluma has now. While there's only shops near to us in Napa, Santa Rosa, and Santa Fe. These shops are also doing bad. These shops have been bleeding over a long period of time, and a lot of skate shops have been suffering too. Ironically, over the past 4 years, there have been more than 100 new Zoomies opening just in the United States alone, and they have maintained 13.9% growth just in the past 13 weeks. So despite these shops closing and the skateboarding community getting smaller, these Zoomies are determined to thrive, and it's kind of just upsetting, honestly. So with with no one to converse with about the simplicity and amazing qualities of skateboarding in the skate shop with Alec, what are we supposed to do? So the past couple months have passed. We've attempted to do everything we can for Alec, as he's attempted to do everything he can for us. We've been buying stuff, we've been sending out posts, we've been emailing people, we've been telling everyone we can to shop there. And we're hoping that the shop can be saved and our Petaluma skate scene can continue to grow. To conclude, coming to a skateboarding community as diverse as Petaluma, I'm glad to say it is still a part of me every day. Sadly, this community is slowly shrinking, and as a product of Sonomaco's possible closing, it could even shrink it even more. With our crappy old skate park, our crappy rebuilt skate park, and our skate shop, I feel as if there's no better feeling than pushing along the sidewalk with music in my ears and going to a skate park and hitting a front slash of some awesome coping. Knowingly, I will always have somewhere to go, always have somewhere to be accepted, always have friends, always have somewhere to stay, and mostly, that's to thank for skateboarding. Thank you.